Good day everyone, I am Teacher Ken, and before we proceed, please stay muted and turn on all your cameras and ready yourself. Okay, thank you. I hope you can hear me clearly. For question and queries, click the raise hand icon at the bottom part of your end. So, before we proceed, I prepared a Bible verse for you guys that serve as our food for thought for today. So this Bible verse is from John chapter 20 verse 29. When Jesus said, "Blessed are those who have not seen and yet who believe." So guys, the context of this word is this is a very small requirement the Lord Jesus has for people and a warning for his follower. So before we proceed, let's have a activity. So I am going to show you a picture, and what you're going to do is to guess or identify the given picture. So here is number 1. Anyone who know the answer? Okay, Mr. Beredo. Yeah, that's right. It is a visible line. So correct. We will proceed to number 2. Yes. Ms. Reyes. Yes, it is a hidden line. So these different terms have something to do in what we will discuss. So anyone who have idea on what will be our topic? Anyone? Yes, that's correct. The alphabet of lines. So for the objectives, number 1 is to identify the alphabet of lines. For number 2, match the name of the line based on the drawing. Number 3 is value the importance of alphabet of lines and show active participation in the activity. So guys, we will start from the very common line that we always use, which is the visible line. So what is visible line? Visible line is a thick, continuous line used to outline the visible edges or contours of an object. So here are some features of a visible line. So next one is a hidden line. So hidden line is also known as hidden object line. It's a medium weight made of short dashes to show edges, surface, and corners which cannot be seen. Sometimes they are used to make a drawing easier to understand. Often they are omitted in an isometric view. So these are the example of a hidden line. Next one is the center line. So center line are drawn to indicate the exact center of a component being drawn. They are made from a series of lighter, long, and short dashes. So these are the example of a center line. So next is a section line. So section line used to indicate where the cutting plane cuts the materials. Section line are thin and the symbol types of lines are chosen according to the material of the objects. Section line are generally drawn at a 45-degree angle. So here are the example of a section line. So next is an extension line. So extension line are lines continue or extend from the surface of the object and establish the size of the dimension. They do not touch the object lines and extend slightly past the dimension line. Extension line provides a means of displaying a measurement without placing the dimension on the part. So here are example of extension line. So next is a dimension line. So dimension line is a fine, dark, solid line with arrowhead on each end. It indicates direction and extent of a dimension. In machine, sketches, and drawing, in which fraction and decimals are used for dimensions. The dimension line is usually broken near the middle to provide open space for the dimension numerals. And here are example of dimension line. Okay, next one is the long and short break lines. So long break lines are thin solid lines that have zigzags to indicate a break, while short break lines are thick wavy solid lines that are drawn freehand. So here are example of long break line and short break line. So next is a leader line. So leader line is a line that establishes a connection between a graphical presentation of an item and some text. And here are the example of a leader line. Next is a phantom line. So phantom line are long, short, long lines most often used to show the travel or movement of an object or a part in alternate positions. It can also be used to show adjacent objects or features. So here are examples of a phantom line. So for your application, I will show you guys the different type of lines in alphabet of lines, and you guys will identify it and give a short description or meaning on it. So guys, are you ready? So let's start from number 1, number 2, number 3. So anyone who wants to answer number 1? Okay, yes, Mr. Bartolome. Yeah, that's right. This is a visible line. So number 2 wants to answer. Yes, Miss Vergara. Yes, this is a hidden line. So for number 3, last number, who want to answer? Okay, Mr. Bonifacio. Yes, that's right. This is a section line. So it seems you already learned our lesson for today. Let's have your assignment. So our assignment for today is to draw any object using at least 3 different types of alphabet of lines. So I hope you learned from our topic for today, and thank you for all of your cooperation and participation. So I think that's all for today. So thank you guys. So again, I am